Peace, love, chaos, and truth. The government fears us knowing that we are the elites. They fear us knowing that we are the elites. Because when we know that we are the elites, we stop looking at them like they are the elites. We look at them like they're nothing, they're nobody. Because their whole system is functioned and compartmentalized off of us not knowing who and what they really are. The moment we know who we are, the moment we know what the government is all about. For them doing experiments and testing on people's blood, studying us, studying mediums, studying psychics, studying how our brain works, studying our development from a little child all the way to an adult. Doing experiments on us mentally and emotionally to see how we handle situations, to see the difference in between our brain correlation and their brain correlation. Because a psychic, a medium, the brain functioning is completely different than our average brain functioning. Like people with autism and neurodivergence, our brain operates completely different than what they consider average or normal. Whatever the fuck normal is, there's no such thing as normal. I'm just using the vocabulary words that they use so it can make sense. But like I said, once we know that we are the elites, we are the elites. The truth has been hiding in plain sight. It's no longer hidden. It becomes very evident. It becomes very apparent. It becomes very clear. Coastal clear. You can see through it like it's fiberglass. That's what they fear the most. So why not do it? Why not know who we are? Why not study our DEA? Why not study our roots? Get to know our background, where we come from. Most of us come from a line of healers, shamans. I know for myself, I come from a line of shamans, healers, emperors and empresses, gods and goddesses. It's in our DEA. It's in our past lives. Who we are in our past life is who we are today. We just have to tap into our North Node, get out our South Node, the controlled thinking, the derogatory thinking, and think clear, sound clear. A sound mind produces sound work, sound decisions. A lot of this shit not new to us, it's true to us. But for the ones that it's becoming new to, they're stepping off of the porch and walking their own path, getting to know themselves, learning themselves, understanding who and what they are. Keep going. Please don't stop. This is just the beginning and there's no ending. It's just the beginning and there's no ending. Once you start and once you get on, you can't get off. And if you, actually I take that back. You can't get on and you can't get off. It's a choice. It's free will. But when you get on, why would you want to get off from saying the truth? I've seen so many people start their journey spiritually inclined, and like a couple years down the line, 6-7 years down the line, they no longer dibbling and dabbling into what they used to. And it's because of society norms, or it's because they give in, they give up, thinking it's a race instead of knowing it's a marathon. I've seen one woman, and I'm not talking about it, I'm not bashing anybody, this is just, it's facts. I've seen one woman go from making crystals, making crystal jewelry, doing energy healing, energy work, to no longer believing in those things, no longer believing in crystals working and producing healing and all of this. See, some spirits will run you out of your shit because that's not where you belong. But where you belong, the Spirit shall call you, and we shall answer, and they shall guide us where we're supposed to be. If you're not supposed to be dibbling and dabbling in certain shit, best believe we will not be able to do so because the spirits will block us off. Source, divine, she will block us off. Not everybody believes in the same thing, and that's okay. It's not about that. The government got us fucked up with that too. Oh, everybody has different beliefs, so we have to go against each other. No, stupid. We all have different beliefs, so that means we come together and put all our beliefs together. Whatever that means, BS, bullshit, belief system, whatever you want to call it. We come together and put our thoughts, our intellect, our resources together. We don't separate because we're different. We come together because we're different. That's the beauty of being different. We're not alike. We're not the same. There's not one person that's the same. We all are uniquely gifted and crafted different. Mama built us completely different. We're not built to be the same. Mama did not create us to be the same. That's why doppelgangers cannot exist. They exist, but they don't exist. They only exist in their realm, and the other motherfuckers that's vibrating low with them. You can't be something you're not. You can't be somebody you are not. You only can be self. But if you don't know self, you're going to be something or portray to be something or learn to be something you're not because you don't know how to be yourself. But once we understand, like, hey, I can unlearn all the shit that I've been forced to know and go out and venture on my own and know what works or fits for my soul, and whatever works for my soul, I'm not going to let nobody tell me otherwise because this what works for me. And if it works for me, that means God gave it to me for that shit to work for me, and I'm going to use it to the best ability. I'm going to utilize it to my best ability. Not use it, but utilize it. And whatever means that post to go to, whichever way that shit fall, that's how it works. The moment we take ourselves out of our essence to be something we're not, we already done lost. We lose when we take ourselves out of our essence and be something somebody else wants us to be. How can mama deliver a message to us? How can mama talk to us? How can we hear mama? How can we hear the divine source creation of all creation if we're not being our authentic self? If we're not loving ourselves? If love is not even the highest vibration, you're not even going to be able to hear anything that the divine is saying to you. I swear, you're not going to be able to hear shit the divine is saying to you if love is not the highest vibration. Because love conquers all. And when we love, meaning we love authentically, we love wholeheartedly, we love unconditionally. We don't love with conditions. And if we love with conditions, then we need to sit down and navigate through that and understand that, okay, if we have to love something with conditions, that means we don't need to be loving it, or we don't supposed to love it, or we shouldn't love it. Because anything with conditions means one wrong move, one wrong thing, and it's gone. That's not how the divine works. Without putting in work. Well, actually, she does work that way. I mean, when it comes to certain things, but that's a whole different conversation, a whole different topic. Mama only operates like that when she gives us chances after chances after chances, and we just say fuck her. When you say fuck the divine has the ability to say fuck you too. And you will know when God say fuck you. I promise you. You will know when God say fuck you. People be thinking God say fuck you because she doesn't give us what we want right then and there, or she doesn't cater to our every need like we think it's supposed to be. No. When mama strip you from her protection, when she strips you of your divinity of life, when mama strips you of not putting life into you, and she allows you to walk into the vibration that you want to walk in aimlessly, she takes her hands off us. That means any entity, that means anything that has the capability to take over our mind and condition us, it has the ability to do so, and it will do it. I can say right now, the only reason why I'm in my right mind, the only reason I'm in my right mind is because of the divine. The only reason why I'm not dead is because of the divine. Heard the Huns, confirmation. Because if it was up to anybody else and anything else, I would have been dead 6 years ago. I would have been dead years ago. I say this shit religiously, and I don't have a problem saying it. As I say this, excuse me, I say it religiously. If it wasn't up for the divine, if it wasn't for my spiritual protection, if it wasn't for my mother, yes, the divine mother, but I'm also talking about my mother that birthed me. If it wasn't for her protecting me, mind, body, soul, and spirit, if it wasn't for her making a sacrifice of her taking her life and giving me life, I wouldn't be protected. If it wasn't for the divine. If I didn't have any protection on my life that the divine has done for me, I would be out of here. I know this for a fact. They ain't no bullshit talk. Excuse me, confirmation. That's why I love God the way I do. That's why I fuck with the divine the way I do. Because there's been plenty of times I was almost dead. And it wasn't nothing but the divine and my spirit team taking care of me and blessing me and watching over me and bringing me out of that shit so I can talk about it. And also heal from it, but grow from it, learn from it, and distribute the love. Even in the midst of the bullshit, even after the bullshit, I still keep going. That ain't nothing but the divine. That's God work. That's spirit work, man. The spirit work. And when you sign that contract, when your soul and spirit sign that contract, and your heart and your mind is in agreement with signing the contract to work with the divine, there's no going back. For me, it's not. I'm talking about for me. I can't talk for nobody else, because I've seen people back out of the mission. I've seen people forfeit their mission. I've seen people forfeit their livelihood. I saw people forfeit their position with God. I've seen it with my own eyes. I saw it spiritually. I saw it physically. I seen it emotionally, mentally, financially. I've seen it in every way. And I make sure that I will refuse to do that shit. Even when I wanted to give in, the Bible showed me you cannot. I won't. I can't. Because if I do, if I give in, I'm dead. I'm dead, mentally and emotionally. I can't go for that. No. I can't go for that. That's not happening. That's not happening. I need some chapstick. Shit. I need some water for real. But I can't go for that. So everything that may work for everybody else may not work for the next person, and that's okay. That's cool. Figure out what works for us. And what works for us, when we find that our niche, oh baby, we go with it. We don't give a fuck what nobody else say about it. We don't care what nobody else feel about it. We don't care. Who don't believe in it, who don't understand it, we don't give a damn. It ain't a conference call. It's between God and self. Everybody else, they can figure that shit out later on down the line. They don't figure it out, that's even better. The less they know, the less out the way. The more they know, the more they're in the way. So it's just about going with the flow and taking control of our life at the same time. We are the most powerful thing that has ever touched human mankind. We are the most powerful species. Why do you think animals love us? Animals worship the ground we work on. We walk on. I said work on. The ground we walk on. We worship the ground they walk on too. Because they know. Their souls know who we are. Their spirit knows who we are. It's time that we wake up and know who we are. Peace, love, chaos, and majesty. May today be the day that we need it to be. May we make today be the day that we need it to be. In whatever way we need to do that. Give somebody a compliment today. You ain't gotta know them. Shit. If they look good, let them know. You never know what you may be doing for their heart and spirit. Yeah, give ourselves a compliment today as well. Everything that we do for everybody else, I learned that we have to be able to do for ourselves too. We have to do it for ourselves first. Check in with the divine. Check in with self. See how we really feeling. See how we really doing. Excuse me. And may the blessings unfold.